Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Semo. Kevin Asoyan is back in the States, unable to join us today. What can I say? The fellas are buzzing right now. Hit 2 straight. Could have been 4 straight if it wasn't for Andy. But hey, we're in the green for the month. The boys are feeling good. Baseball is back. College basketball is still playing. It's just a great time for sports right now. I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of yesterday's parlay.
Yeah, you mentioned it. We are guaranteed positive on the month now, so everything else is just gravy with 4 days left here. And yeah, we're feeling good. Baseball is back. It is either our best or second best sport, and we showed it yesterday. Yankees money line for Kevin. This was the easiest hit of the day, and it was still relatively sweaty. Devin Williams for the Yankees got in some trouble in the ninth inning. Ended up closing it out, though, after only giving up 1 run. So a nice win there for the Yankees. And then Phillies for you, Strom, Phillies -1. Thought this was dead. Went to extra innings, thinking it's probably going to be just a push. And I think they put up 4 runs in the top of the 10th inning. Really pulled away there for the Phillies. So feels very, very good. And then going to the late game, Mariners, Logan Gilbert looked phenomenal. He looked so good. But the Mariners, as we know, terrible offense. I thought this was going to be a 1-0 game. And the A's were just going to win on a solo home run. They were down 2-1 in the 8th. I turned it off, woke up to Jorge Polanco hitting a 2-run homer after Randy Arozarena hit a solo shot to tie the game. So shout out Jorge Polanco, shout out Randy Arozarena, but Polanco, dear friend of the pod. Just an absolute, we love you. We love you. So, yeah, it was a plus 466, 100% boost on DraftKings as well to make it a plus 934 hit. And just great. Good stuff for the boys. So, on the month, 6-21 overall at that 22% mark. We kind of want to be at that 22% mark. Up 4.03 units with 4 to go, so we're guaranteed positive. Kevin is 19-8. I'm 13-14 and 17-10 for you, Strom. I mean, I suck this month, but you boys have really carried the load. So,
yeah, Kevin really turned it around from last month. So, feeling good here. Feeling good.
Definitely.
And after hitting almost a 10 unit with the boost, fucking insane.
Yeah.
That was our biggest boost for sure that we've hit.
Yeah, I think so. But we move on to the next day. Same thing as yesterday. Baseball, college basketball, there's NBA, there's NHL on. It is a great day for sports. And we have some college ball in it. Today. So let's start with that. It was Kevin's pick. He's going Auburn -7.5 against Michigan. Auburn, fast team, old team. I think they're the oldest team in the tournament, led by Bromy, who's like 24 years old. He's old. So experience always plays well in the tournament. Michigan, though, they have 2 7-footers in their front court, both very good players, but they're hit and miss. Michigan is turnover prone. They turn over the ball a lot, and they have a problem shooting threes. So if you can stop them inside, which Auburn does very, very well against most teams, Auburn should run away with this. They shoot the ball well. They play good defense. They don't play that sloppy versus Michigan. They rely on their 2 7-footers. They don't shoot the 3 well, like I said, and they're very turnover prone. So I could see Auburn running away with this pretty easy.
I don't love such big numbers when it comes down to like a Sweet 16 time. It's not like they're playing a mid-major team. So big number scares me, but Auburn was the number 1 team in the country for a long time this year. So
yeah, no, they're very good. That's really all that needs to be said. The big number thing, like yesterday, some of the Duke ran away with that game.
Did not cover though.
But
Duke didn't cover. Alabama covered. Trying to think who else. Arkansas covered, so the underdog covered there, and I'm trying to think what the 4th game was.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Florida? I don't think Florida covered either. So
Florida did.
three of the 4 underdogs covered, I think.
We'll see. Maybe that's a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
But I'll hand it to you for your pick.
Yep, going back to the MLB. Didn't love the slate today, but I'm going player prop. I'm going Dylan Cease over 5.5 strikeouts. He hit this number in all but one of his first starts of the year in his career. So one time in his career, he did not hit this in his first start. He went over the number in 20 of 33 starts last year. He had 224 strikeouts in 189 innings last year. He was a strikeout machine. He faded a little at the end of the year, but at the beginning of the year, he was unbelievable. Braves' career against Dylan Cease have 20 strikeouts in 59 career at bats. It's a 34% K rate. I don't see a problem with Dylan Cease going over 5.5 here. As long as he doesn't get shelled early, he makes it to the fifth inning or so. It's a pretty low number for him. So Dylan Cease over 5.5.
Yeah, there's a lot of swing and miss in that Braves lineup. Matt Olson K's a lot. Austin Riley K's a lot. So I think it's a good matchup for him for sure. As long as he throws strikes.
That's
can't walk people.
half the battle. He needs to throw strikes. And I think you said, let's see. I think Riley was the biggest offender for striking out against Dylan Cease in his career. Austin Riley, 5 at-bats, 4 strikeouts.
Yeah. And plus Acuna's not playing, and he's not much of a strikeout guy. So I like it.
Throw strikes.
It's a low number for him. Shockingly low. All right. To round it out, I'm sticking with baseball as well. I'm going Pirates money line. They are playing the Marlins. The Marlins beat them yesterday. I don't see the Marlins beating them again today. I just think the quality of the pitching, starting pitching, is just so heavily leans with the Pirates. They have Mitch Keller going, solid pitcher. He'll go deep into the game, give up 3 runs, 2 runs, something like that. He's pretty good. Connor Gillespie is going for the Marlins. He has pitched a total of 8 innings at the pro level, and he started 0 games at the pro level. He was like a long relief spot starter in the minors his whole career. He's pitched to a 4.01 ERA in the minors. He's also only in the rotation because there's some injuries to the Marlins starting staff. Also, offensively, both teams not expected much offensively, but I'm going with the Pirates. They have older players, more veteran players. I'm looking at the Marlins lineup. Their longest tenured starter on offense is Nick Fortes, who has played, he has 2.5 years of MLB service time. He's the longest tenured guy. So I think a veteran pitcher should dice this lineup up pretty well. Pirates should run away with this one, I think. The only thing is their bullpen. Both bullpens suck, but the Pirates, they blew it yesterday, so I don't think that'll happen again.
Yeah, let's hope. Hopefully not 2 days in a row.
Yeah, Bednar, all he has is a fastball and like a weak slider, so. But he pitched yesterday, so. All right. So to recap the picks, Auburn minus 7.5 at minus 130. Pirates money line at minus 148. Dylan Cease over 5.5 strikeouts at minus 145. Comes out to a plus 400 flat for today's parlay. Everything's gravy now.
Hey, let's make it 3 in a row.
Yeah. It's only happened a handful of times.
I feel good about this one.
Yeah. So it's a nice parlay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get it.